Doran here with a new battle report. We are going to play Warhammer 40,000 and we are going to play Isolated Resistance. It's going to be Renegade Guard against the Space Marines, the Salamanders, and it's a continuation of our campaign. This time we are going to play 1850 points. So here we have the terrain and the battlefield. Okay, so we have quite big elements. It's supposed to be a little bit of city fight, so I try to put now the mechanicum sectors, the sector mechanicum. So here we have how the terrain looks like. This is the army that I'm going to play today, so let's make a closer look to this army and we can see what we have there. So here we have the characters. We have a company commander, or regiment commander, sorry. We have 2 psychers, then we have an enforcer, or in the case of a commissar that I've used as enforcer, 2 tech priests here at the back. Then we have this composed of 2 battalions. So we have here some troops. These are the ones with missile launcher, las cannon, 2 units of mortars, basilisk. Then we have 2 super heavy. I have 4 detachments in this force. So here we have 2 super heavies. One is the Hellblade that you just have seen. Let's make a closer look. This is it's called the Storm Sword, if I'm not wrong. Are the one that is ignoring cover saves. Here we have a Chimera that will transfer these guys with the Flamer. I will try to deep strike these converted Sions, Militarum Tempestus Sions. Here we have a unit with a las cannon and another unit with a missile launcher. So this is the 1850 points, and I'm waiting now for these are the 1850 points of Salamanders. So let's make a close up. Here we have the commander. What is this? A sergeant? Two Lithuanians. We have the ancient, it's called the apothecary, then a unit of tacticals, a unit of devastators, centurion devastators with missiles and las cannons, another unit of 5 tactical space marines, intercessors, a rhino, 5 terminators, and then the veterans that will go most likely in this storm ribbon. So here we have the army, and now we are after the deployment. Okay, so the Space Marines have deployed the Devastators, the Ancient, here a unit of tactical marines in a rhino, and then the snipers here. I have deployed the 2 super heavy vehicles there in the middle, with the 2 psychers next to them, the mortars, the basilisk, and now we are ready to go for the turn 1. So the objectives are one here, one controlled by the mortars. We have another objective in this position there, another one here. These guys are controlling here 1 objectives. Then there is another one there. At the end of the movement of the Space Marines, the Storm Raven came back. We have not put here because it's quite wiggle, and then we have the commander and the apothecary. The rest of the Space Marines are still resting at home. And here we have the Devastators static, and then we are here at the end of the turn 1 from the shooting of the Space Marines. They have made some damage here on this tank. He's down to 10 wounds with all the Devastators shooting there, and this tank is new. So we go now to the turn 1 for the Renegade Guard, and they have scored 2 points. So, yeah, of course, 2-0 because we have not scored yet. We are here at the end of the turn 1 from the Renegade Guard. They have received the infantry as a reinforcements. Also, these tanks have advanced here to take positions. And in the shooting phase, I just annihilate the Devastators. I put this down to just 1 wound remaining, and these guys are only 2 half dead from the different shooting. So we are here at the end of the turn 1, and I have scored 1 point here, another point there, and then first blood I have scored 3 points. So we go here at the end of the second movement of the Space Marines. So the intercessors have arrived from reserves. There we have the Space Marines have disembarked, and they want to control the objectives that was controlled by the super heavy tank. Here we have the Centurions finally arrived, and in this side the Terminators have dropped, and also the Storm Riven have just moved very fast to this position. So this is the situation at the end of the movement on the second turn of the Space Marines, and we go to shooting. So we are here at the end of the shooting from the Space Marines. So he started with the Centurions. The Centurions put the tank that was there down to 2 wounds remaining. Then they put here 10 more wounds with the last cannons. After the Centurions have shot, all the characters shot on the remaining super heavy, the Hellhammer, and they managed to do their 2 last remaining wounds with a plasma gun, killing the tank. Here the Storm Raven shoot a lot, killing 4 on each squad here, and then killing, this unit there was killed by the Terminator here, and the Storm Raven also reduced this unit to only one miniature surviving. So this is then they made two more additional wounds on the Storm Sword. Sword. I don't remember the name. The super heavy tank. So we are here at the end of the turn 2. I have to do the moral check, so I will. Yeah, we have to do the assault and then the moral check. We are at the end of the movement for the Renegade Guard. I move a little bit my tank back, and then here I just bring the mortars and one of the tech priests. Here the other unit. So I'm trying to see, we are talking here. I deployed there the Tempestus, but he used a stratagem and they were decimated with the shooting of the Centurion. At the end of the turn 2 for the Renegade Guard, so I have moved this a little bit back. Here I have shot all the weapons from this, all the heavy weapons from this guy into the Centurions, killing them all, just with the main weapon, and then with the heavy bolter and the last guns, we just killed 3 of the 5 Marines here. So not very lucky. I did not manage to kill the last scout this turn, and I have not targeted the Rhino with just 1 wound. I tried to do some wounds on the Storm Riven, moving down to 10, so it's still very strong. And then I just sacrificed this unit to be able to contest the objective and score 1 more point this turn. So we are now at the end of the turn 2. I have scored 4 points, and we go 7 for the Renegade Guard to 6 for the movement of the Space Marines. So here they have disembarked the elite one plus the tactical marines and the veterans. These have and just pivot and move, and here we have also the Terminators just consolidating the objective. His characters start running on the battlefield, and then here, yeah, we just keep in combat. End of the turn 3 from the Space Marines, and yeah, they have killed almost everything in this area. So they have killed the mortars, they have killed the Basilisk in close combat, but the Basilisk managed between the support fire and the Overwatch, because I used the stratagem, plus the explosion, I kill all the veterans, I kill 2 tactical marines, and then he also put a wound on the elite one. So, but you can see, so really the Basilisk have done a lot of job there, also dying. Here the combat continues, and it's completely, the guys are not managing to do a single wound to the Space Marines. And now we will go to the turn 3 for the Renegade Guard. So there is, the armies are quite slim at this moment, and let's see how it's better. We are here at the end of the turn 3 for the Renegade Guard. So here we managed to kill at the end the Space Marines and the Rhino that was there. And here we also killed the Scout that was in this position. So I managed to score these 2 points, but then here I didn't, the elite one is there, and I made a mistake in my positioning, so I didn't manage to score this point here. And then on this position, yeah, I just put the super heavy tank here, and he shot, and it's the one that is blasting again all the enemy units. So we go now to the turn 4, and we go 1 turn. It's the punctuation, I think it's 9 to 10. So 9 for the Renegade Guard and 10 for the Space Marines. So yeah. We are at the end of the turn 4 of the Space Marines. Here the intercessors just move and assault on the Chimera. They make 2 wounds on the Chimera on the shooting, and that's all. This guy killed the squad that was here and put 3 wounds on my Lord. And here the elite one just finished the mortars and is controlling the objective. So he's controlling 1 objective here, another objective there. Then there is a elite one there hiding behind the deposit, controlling another objectives, and he is controlling as well the objective, because these are tubes and they have more than me. So at this moment he scored 5 points. He has 15 points for my 9, and it's going to be very difficult that they can catch up. So we are here at the end of the turn 4 for the Renegade Guard. Now the game is going very fast. I overkilled the elite one there. And then I have not done any, and as it says, done 1 wound on the Storm River. Here we have, they are in combat, the Commissar did nothing, and in return he received 3 wounds. So we go now to the turn 5 for the Space Marines. Here at the end of the turn 5, this is going very fast now. In the Space Marines were scoring 5 points before. and they have killed my 2 last characters, the Commissar and my Commander. And now, yeah, I just moved back, try to control here the objective with my Tech Priest, and I try to shoot. I try to split my fire between the Stone River and the Terminators. I killed 1 Terminator, I did 1 wound to Stone River. So yeah, we are at the end of the turn 5, so now on 3 plus on 3 plus the game continues, on 1-2 the game stops. So we roll. So we have a 5, so we go for turn 6, but the game is it's for the Space Marines at this point. End of the turn 6, there is not much game now, so the Space Marines keep scoring points, and I didn't manage to score just 1 point because I managed to recapture this objective here. My super heavy, it's at 4 wounds remaining, so it's really very bad situation now, and the Chimera is only with 1 wound remaining. The only one that is not wounded is my Tech Priest that is under the building. So we go now to the to roll if there is turn 7 or no. No, the battle finish here is a crushing victory for the Space Marines, but has been quite interesting, and at least this time I managed to survive up to turn 6. Here we have the final. So yeah, that's all for now. I want to thank everybody that is watching this video, and see you next time.